Right. Let us start. So 2/3 of our people, they are already using MS Excel. Remaining, if they are less listening, they will also initiating using MS Excel every day. And the people who are using, they will get more Excel in MS Excel. They will refine their knowledge. They will, they will be up skilled from today onward. So let us start. What is the objective of our MS Excel program? The objective is to provide skill and knowledge of MS Excel tool to perform basic function of Excel, make pivot table, use lookup functions, enhance chart, hence store, manage, share the desired data, and present information to the management. And when it is required, they can also share the data with their team. So what is MS Excel? MS Excel is a spreadsheet can be used in different operating systems like Microsoft Windows, iOS, Android, etc. Excel tool is used for calculation, graphing tool, pivot table, and macro programming and data visualization. Microsoft Excel is a familiar and most recommended tool for all industries from technical to management level. So it is required from even a frontline sales person till the top management. Microsoft Excel helps companies maximize the value of their data, helping to control cost more effectively and obtain business information. For you people, it is required to track how your team members are doing, and out of them, who are few members where your more focus needs to be, and at what point, means at what category or which set of customers you need to put your efforts along with your team members. So why MS Excel? Because easy data entry and operations, accurate comparison and analysis options, ready to use mathematical and logical formulas, allows graphical representation of data. You can use simple arithmetic function like addition, subtraction, count, average, minimum, maximum, like logical functions, and if kind of some good logical functions as well. So the scope of our today's study is we will discuss about the basic introduction of MS Excel, and we also discuss mathematical and logical functions like data entry, duplicate value, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, average, formatting, conditional formatting, VLOOKUP, pivot, chart, and visuals. So let us go through the basic introduction of Excel. When you go to the start button, like at the start of your laptop, if you go here, you will see such kind of thing. Then you need to type here MS Excel. When you type MS Excel here, you will see a sheet which will be open, and you can see like this. When you click new sheet, you will see this kind of green background on top and some rows and columns in the sheet with a ribbon here at the top of the sheet. And there will be written sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3 here. And there will be some scroll bar at the right bottom. And for a zoom in and zoom out, there will be view tool. So in the Excel, there is a saving button here. You can save the data by clicking this. Now we go through the ribbon. There is a there is a file tab, then home, then insert, page layout, formulas, data, review, view, and many more. Then at the left upper column, there is a box. If you put any cursor at the any cell, you will see the name of that cell. Like here, I have put the cursor at this point. So I'm getting A1 name here. We call it name box of selected cell. This is name box of selected cell. Then in front of that, there is a formula bar. This is called formula bar. This ribbon is called toolbar as well. So there are many tools you can use to enter, develop, and present your data. Now, there are alphabets written on the top, on the just below to the ribbon and below to the this formula bar. What is that written? A, B, C, D, and similarly, you can find AA and AB and so on at the horizontally. Then vertically, you will find a set of numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4. These A, B, C, D are basically denoting the columns of Excel. If you put cursor here, you will see such kind of highlighted area in a column that is called column G. And this is called column label, column G. Here, if you put your cursor in some numbers, which is written at the leftmost of the Excel, then you will see highlighted horizontal area, and that row number is called row label. You will find this as a row. Okay. And the point or the cell where these row and columns are intersecting each other is called a cell. Okay. And these columns are made up of cell, vertical cells, and these labels are also row are also made of cells, group of cells. When you put a cursor somewhere at the seat, you will find a cell. That is a particular cell like this here and this. Then there is right, I have already told you that this is the scroll bar at the right bottom. Okay. And at the left bottom, you will find the sheet number. So you can change the sheet, you can change the name of sheet. You can change it, suppose sales data of July. And then there is a plus sign, you can click it and you will find another sheet open here. And you can write down the name of planning of August, suppose. Any question here?
No questions. Sir, Suraj Shukla here. Hello.
Yes, Suraj.
Sir, sir, we should have to take a notes, or you will share the sheet after the training?
I will share this, don't worry. Okay. In fact, Suraj, from where you belongs to?
So recently I belong from Raipur, sir.
Right. Okay. Okay. I will share the link and you will find this. Okay. But right now you need to focus because that is without voice. Okay. You will find this presentation, but I'm not available over there. Okay.
Okay.
So it is better to interact here if you have any question. Now we are just using this Excel sheet to enter the data. Suppose you have such team members, you need to write down your employees or the team members' name, their salary, joining date, and working period. This is about it. Say I'm making a table of employee. You can have such data with the sales planning, like your employee name, their headquarters, their say their joining date, and their sales planning, their achievement of last month, say maybe the planning of July and achievement of July, and then the percent of achievement and the planning of August, suppose. So you can make table like this with the help of Excel. Then you can analyze whether the target is achieved or not. These are some basic uses of Excel. So suppose you have entered some data. Now the data needs to be. Please check who is having some issue. Okay. So suppose you have entered the data and now you need to process that data to convert into the information. So some mathematical or some logical functions are required to get some inference from the data. Suppose here I have I have got the revenue from different kind of entertainments like cable TV. It has generated 52.98 lakhs in the January and so on. So if I want to add the data, add the revenue from different kind of entertainment tools, then I need to select an desired cell where I need to find the addition. And there I need to write is equal to and then write the sum, then start a bracket, select the range, say this is B column and third row. So this cell will be called as B3, B3. So the range is from B3 to B6. Then close the bracket and hit the enter. You will find the sum of these four data of different kind of entertainment. Similarly, if you want to subtract some data, then what is required? Suppose work hours required and work hours put in. So what is the remaining work hours needs to be put by some employee number 1, 2, 3. You need to put at the desired cell is equal to, then the desired data or the work hour required was B2, B2 cell. This is B, this is 2. So B2 cell minus C2 cell, C, and then row 2. So this denotes alphabet denotes column and 1, 2, 3 digits denote the row. So B2 minus C2. B2 is this and C2 is this. If you hit the enter, you will find 40 minus 25 means 15. So 15 works are remaining to be put by employee number 1. This is subtraction. Then multiplication. In simple arithmetic, what we are doing, we are putting, or you say in calculators, we are putting is equal to, or we are putting say number 1, then cross and number 2, and then hitting the is equal to. Here in Excel, you need to put to select some desired cell, suppose C2. Here I want to get the multiplication of A2 into A6, the number in cell A2 and A6. Then I need to put is equal to A2. Then in Excel, cross symbol is not chosen for multiplication, but star stick is used for multiplication purpose. Why X is not used or the cross is not used? Because it can be, it can confuse us with the X. That's why cross symbol is not used here. So A2 star stick A6. Hit enter and you will find the multiplication of these two desired numbers. Right. So because we have put a formula here is equal to cell number this and cell number this. So when you change this 323 with suppose 488, then it is not required to change anything here because you have chosen to multiply the numbers of this cell into number of this cell. Okay. So this is helping in evaluating data without manual intervention. Okay. Now we are going to the division. When you need to divide two numbers, say you are going to divide A4 by B4. So you need to put your cursor in the desired cell, put is equal to, and then cell number A in the numerator and cell number B4 in denominator, and you will get the 30 divided by 3 is equal to 10. Right? So this is division. Alternatively, you can use the number, absolutely number as well, but then it will not help you automate the things. So formulas are required. If you want to find the average, suppose you have 6 team members, you want to find out the average sales of your team members. Then what is required? Put the cursor in the desired cell, hit is equal to button, and then write average, average, open a bracket, and select the cells whom numbers you want to get the average. So I have selected say F5, F6, then here 251. This cell is not selected, but its number are written manually, which is not recommended. Better to write F7 here. Then F8, F9, and F10. You will get the result of average. Okay. So it is not required to sum the data of suppose 5 or 10 cells and divide it by the number of cells. It is not required. Use just average, comma, name of those cells separated by commas, and then close the bracket. You will find the. Now we go through the data form. So now we are going to the data formatting. Before that, we have used some mathematical functions. Guys, if anyone have any question about this?
No, sir.
No issue? Ajit Sharma?
No, sir.
No, sir.
All right. Now we are going through the data formatting in Excel. So this is the toolbar. Okay. And here, suppose I want to change some, I have kept some data here as a tabular format. I want to change their formats so that it will look nice and presentable. So these are, suppose you click the home button and there are lots of tabs which will help you formatting. Then you just click, suppose you select this A15 or select the range and then hit bold, it will turn it to bold. If you hit the I, then you will get italicized. Before that, you can choose your font type or the font name and then font style here. Okay. You can also increase or decrease your font by numbers or clicking here simply increase or decrease. You can also change alignment either by here or directly by here. This is upper justify, mid and lower. This is left justify, right justify, and central justification of the numbers or the text you have entered into table. Okay. Then you can also use protection if you want. No one can change your data. So you can change the protection. You can select the number, alignment, font, and all. Okay. You can also color cell or group of cells by hitting here. You can also change the color of your font by hitting in the color given under the number A. Okay. You can also underline the text you have written. Just select those cells and then hit U. Or alternatively, you can use Control U for underline, Control I for italicize, and Control B for bold. Then another thing is conditional formatting. It is very much required while processing a data for review or to find out what is the order of people who are working or what are the order of brands those are performing or not performing. Okay. So you just select the range of data where you want to work, say here. And these are the conditional formatting tabs. It will appear like this in the home tab. Then you need to click that. You will find like highlight cell rule, top to bottom, say top 10 or top 20, whatever required. Data bars, you can keep it here. Color scale, you can make it here. icon sets you can make here, tabs kind of thing. Then you can set a new rule as well. So suppose I want to set a new rule here that if any cell is blank, that will appear in this color. So what I need to hit the new rule. This will open like this, new formatting rule. Just select format only cells that contains what contains blank. They select blank. Then preview with the no format set and just hit it. You will find it highlighted like this. Suppose you have 5 or 10 PS in your team and you want to understand how they are doing, good or bad, how they have achieved their numbers. Say you have put their target and in front of that you have put their achievement and then you have put the formula is equal to achievement divided by target minus 1. So you will get their performance if you hit in the percentage button. And suppose you have got the percentage numbers, you can select this conditional formatting, then highlight cell rules, say highlight cell rules, and then like this color scale, select the color scale and you will need to choose there this kind of thing that greener at the top and red at the bottom. So what will you find? You will find the best performer is colored by the green color and poor performers are gradually colored by red. The extent they have performed better will be colored darker towards green. Okay. Then for finding duplicate value, suppose your PS has submitted a doctor's data with you and you are sending that Excel sheet or the data to management or requesting for upload this doctor's data in say CBO. Before sharing those data with management, it is required by you to find how many duplicates are there. So what is required? You select the data and then set say highlight cell rules, hit the duplicate value. If the doctor's name are same, those will be highlighted. Then you put this filter and select the highlighted colors. You will find a congregation or the highlighted doctors are the duplicate values at a nearby space. Then you can find out or you can ask your PS that why these duplicate values are here in the sheet. If there is any logical clarification, you keep it. Otherwise, you suggest him that delete this duplicate value and enter some new doctor over there. Now we have approached to the very important function, that is VLOOKUP function. Okay. So can you raise your hand? How many of you know the VLOOKUP function and using it? How many of you using VLOOKUP function? How many of you know the VLOOKUP function? Just raise your hand. Only two? These are two guys who understand the VLOOKUP function. Okay. Now I'm just keeping lowering their hand. Now, please let me how many of you don't know VLOOKUP function? Raise your hand. You don't know VLOOKUP function. Raise your hand. So there are, okay, how many of you don't know and don't use the VLOOKUP function? How many of you don't know VLOOKUP function? Out of 63, two managers understand the VLOOKUP function? How many of you don't understand the VLOOKUP function? Because that will be added advantage today that you have appeared here and understood the VLOOKUP function, which is very much required while transferring data from one sheet to other. So 34 persons don't know, 2 persons understand the VLOOKUP, 36 out of 63. So 27 persons are basically absent in the meeting. They basically neither understand the VLOOKUP, neither not understand the VLOOKUP. It means they are not in the meeting. They have just logged in. Hello, everyone. Raise your hand if you don't know VLOOKUP function. Sudhir Wakode. Sudhir Wakode. Unmute and speak. Arjun Prajapati. Vineet Tiwari.
Hello.
Hello. Sudhir, you know
Yes, sir.
VLOOKUP or not? You use or not?
Use, sir. Use, sir.
Okay. But why you have not raised your hand at that point of time? Vineet Tiwari.
सर नेटवर्क का इशू है, थोड़ा आवाज नहीं आ रहा है.
Better not to join if you cannot hear me. Vineet Tiwari. Vineet Tiwari. Non-serious persons are not required in the meeting. Please leave it. I'm not here to just. I don't want to people join and forget the meeting. Who is the manager of Tiwari? Vineet, are you there? Unmute and speak. Otherwise, I'm forcing you to
Vineet?
leave the meeting. Prashad, Sharad Patil, Tinku, Pankaj Kumar, Vaibhav, do you use VLOOKUP or not?
Sir, not sir.
Why didn't you raise your hand if you don't use? Prasad, Tinku Kumar,
Yes, sir.
you use or not use VLOOKUP?
Using, sir.
Sorry?
Not using, sir.
Then you should raise your hand here. Umesh Durgapal, P. Balakrishna. Basically, I want to understand whether you are attentive or not. Okay. Let us lower the hands. Lower your hands, guys. Lower your hands. Vivek Dikshit, I think you use VLOOKUP or not? Vivek? Neeraj Modanwal, I suppose you are using VLOOKUP function.
Not
Yes,
using, sir.
yes, sir.
You are
Using, sir.
using, na? Mhm.
Yes, sir. Using.
Using. Okay. So here the question was, how many of you are not using? Okay. All right. Okay. Let us move ahead. So suppose you have a data set in a table and in another sheet, you need to fetch data of one or selected employees. So here I have shown the data of employees, 6 employees, suppose. But in case if there is a data of suppose 255 doctors and 200 nurses and chemists multiplied by say 10. Okay. So 455 into 10, suppose 4,550. There is a data of 4,550 with you, and you are asked by your sales manager that I want to understand what is the sales trend of these 5 doctors, because I have got the request of CRM. So I need the data of sales trend. What is sales trend of last 3 months of these 3 doctors or 5 doctors? Or if 3 or 5, you can manually select. But suppose if he is asking for 300 doctors data, how will you get this? Because selecting one doctors of 300, it will take too much of time, may spoil your entire day, and you will not be able to select the data of each and every customers correctly. So there is the use of VLOOKUP function that fetch the data from a set of big data pool for particular purpose. So suppose from this table, I want to fetch a data. These are the students. Their ID is here, their name is here. And in these 2 subjects, maths and chemistry, they have got the score like this. Suppose someone is asking, your manager is asking that, please let me know this person may be Hedy, whose ID is C1004. So your senior has asked, please let me know what is the score achieved by Hedy in maths. So you need to just put the ID of Hedy. So it is suggested more often use a lookup value. This is called lookup value. Basis that we are looking up some data. Okay. Basis lookup value, we are trying to fetch some data. Right. So lookup value, better use numbers in the lookup value instead of using the name of people, because in the spelling of name that could be changed, that may be changed, or some space value may be entered, and then the data may not be taken from the set of data. So use some number kind of thing, like it is used ID here. For you, it is suggested use the employee ID when you need to get the data. So in the desired place, suppose in cell G3, I want to fetch the data from this pool. So I need to put is equal to here and then write VLOOKUP, then open a bracket, select the cell where the lookup value is given. So select this F3. This is called F and this is called 3. So F3 cell, comma, put a comma. Then select the range like this. Select the range. I will show this through SelectL. Select the range. Fix that range by putting $sign here. Dollar signs. Put a comma then. And count between the cells of where, between the columns where your lookup value and the desired value which you want to fetch are placed. Suppose this lookup value is placed in A column and desired maths score is placed in column C. So count the column 1, 2, and 3. Write down the column numbers here, then again put a comma, and then put a 0 here or false here for exact. If you put 1 or put true, then nearby number may be fetched, which is not desired. So always use the false or use 0 here. So this is called the VLOOKUP function. Then F3 here in this is called lookup value. Basis that we are fetching number C1004 is here, and here basis C1004, this maths number will be fetched. And this is called the search in range. And then this 3 is called return a match from this column. So base column versus desired column, from where we need to fetch the data, the count of all these columns and columns between these. That is 3. And then for exact match, put false here. And when you hit the enter, you will get the desired value, like 92 is given here. I will show you in Excel as well. Then also you are using a huge set of data. Suppose you have got a sales file, okay, where the data of entire India is given, but you want to check your data of, suppose I am talking about Ranchi APM. Are you there, Ranchi APM? Hello, Ranjit. Nilanjan, are you there? Nilanjan. Ranjit, please make sure if Nilanjan is there. Okay. So pivot table, suppose you are a ABM Nagpur and you want to find the data of ABM Nagpur only. So what you need, you select the entire sheet along with all the data, go to the insert tab, click the tables, and then click pivot table or recommended pivot table. You will find a pivot like this. We'll explain you with the Excel how to use this. Then again, using data and Excel sheet, you can also make the bar graph and charts. Many kind of bar graphs are there. You need to just select the table and insert, then go to recommended charts or any other chart whom you want to display. So hit the recommended chart, suppose here, and you will get data like this. Okay, revenue from different kind of products, oatmeal, lemon, chocolate. Okay, so these are pictorial or graphical presentation of data. These are required when you are going to attend your JCs or you need to put the data in front of your manager. Okay, so this is about Excel, but it's a practical section, especially for lookup value and these pivot table. I'm going to make you understand. Even I'm going to make you understand everything. Okay. Hello, everyone. Anyone from Tamil Nadu? Anyone from Karnataka? Hello. Anyone from Southern India?
Shailendra ji, just a minute. All ASMs and RSM, just is request to you try to understand this session is for our betterment. आप लोग यार इस तरह से if you don't respond to anything यार it will be boring for him also ना. This is not at all acceptable यार. And it's a really interesting thing यार कि we need to learn
Chandrasekhar, Saravana Kumar, Hemant, everyone are there no yaar, whether you are understanding English or not yaar.
Because at this age also we are finding it interesting yaar. See, try to understand that whatever we are doing work for 5 hours with this all training, we can do it in 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We can save lots of time. So all ASMs and RSMs, I want interactive session from everyone. Huh?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Saravana Kumar.
Waste ASM,
Yes,
RSMs.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Saravana Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Saravana, என்ன அவங்க கேக்குறது புரியல. கேக்குறாருல சவுத்ல இருந்து யார் வராங்கன்னு?
Yes, sir.
Basically, just I want to show you, I want to just share one thing with you, the South Indian guys. I am speaking English only for you guys. because I cannot speak Southern Indian languages. That's why I'm speaking English. Otherwise, it will be much more comfortable for other peoples in speaking in Hindi. So I suppose if the people are not able to understand the English, Bala, you might have some session separately with them, and you can make.
No, not understand what they are doing. No, they are just logging in and going somewhere. That's the thing happening.
Basically, this is not a review session. Need not require to log in if you are not serious about this training.
That's
And-
simple, because if you are asking anyone from South India means, so whether they can't even understand that sentence.
Mhm.
That's it, simple, because if they can't able to understand that sentence, there's no need. No, yeah, we can't feed them. Actually, we can train, we can teach, we can't feed them. That's the status of our all the RBMs here. That's it, simple.
So my objective is just to empower you guys. But if you think that this is not helpful for you, you can leave the meeting. I am not forcing anyone. And I'm just going to test whether my Northeast guys are there or not. Anyone from the seven sisters states, Assam and Northeast? Anyone is there? Anyone from Bengal, Odisha?
Yes, sir. I am Saurabh Mandal from Bengal.
Okay.
Hello, sir. I am Saurabh Mandal from Bengal.
Sir, Devashish
West
Rana from
Bengal.
Cuttack, Odisha, sir.
Great.
Samaranjanath from Cuttack, sir.
Great. Anyone from Assam or any area head or from their side? Do we
Sir,
have?
no one from the Northeast, sir. No one from Northeast, because the area manager is vacant in Northeast, sir.
Okay. So I think it is covered through West Bengal team as well. Okay. That is not an issue. If the people are not there, how will they join? Don't worry. The people who are there in this meeting, they must be attentive. That is my suggestion to all of you. Whenever I'm asking anything, just I'm trying to test whether you are attentive to the meeting or not, whether you are understanding things or not. If not, then please ask to me. If you're not understanding, if there is any issue with the things I'm trying to make you understand, if there is any issue, please ask. All right. Let us go through the practical part of this training system. Okay, let's go. Is
Sir,
screen? Yeah.
Sir, Devashish Rana from Cuttack, sir.
Yeah, Devashish.
Sir, is it possible to sir थोड़ा V loop और एक बार sir अगर repeat करेंगे sir?
Everything I will repeat through Excel itself. That was PPT. That was difficult to you to understand, but it is now easy.
Sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Say now I'm going to explain you some simple arithmetic functions. Okay. Say I want to add something, or I want to subtract something, or I want to multiply or divide. Right? There are two numbers, 1 and 2. Is my screen visible to you guys?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Visual.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is
Yes,
this is
sir.
Excel
Yes, sir.
sheet. Whenever
Yes, sir.
anything is stuck, please speak to me, because sometime because of poor data, it can happen. So suppose these are two numbers. I want to do something with these numbers. Okay. Vivek Dikshit.
जी boss.
Suppose I'm asking anything. If others are not speaking, you just speak, so that it will be confirmed that I am in the network. Otherwise, it may happen that I might be isolated from the team because of network issue, and I will just keep on speaking, and people will not be able to understand. That's why I'm asking every time, right? Is it so? So that's why I want you to speak if others are not speaking. Okay. Say this
Okay,
is addition here. I want to add these two numbers. What it is required? Put is equal to sign here. Sum, write the sum, and then start a bracket. Then what is giving here? Number one, number two. Suppose these are the two numbers. I have selected range here, and just close the bracket. Go to this formula bar and see what I have written. Or here you can see, just hit the enter, and now you will get the addition here. Clear?
Clear, boss.
Suppose I want to subtract these two numbers, like I want to subtract 1 from the 2. So I have written C4, this is the C4 cell, minus C1. After is equal to, I have written C4 minus C1. So I have got 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. Right? Hello.
Right, boss.
Okay.
Right, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then
C4 minus C3, sir. C4 minus C3.
C4 minus C3. Yes.
Again,
Yes, sir.
please repeat again.
Yeah.
सर
Say-
आंसर आंसर में
Yeah.
तो -1
No,
आ रहा
no,
है सर
नहीं, don't see this, because this answer is like this. C3 minus, sorry, if you want to subtract this number by this number, you will get minus 1 minus 2, then you will get minus, right? Hello.
राइट सर
But what I did greater number minus a smaller number. Then I got 1. Their answer could be anything. Okay. We have changed it here because
Okay,
negative sign may confuse some people. That's why. Otherwise, take this. Okay. C3 minus C4. Okay. Now, if I want to multiply C3 into means statistic and into C4, you will get this 2. Say I am changing this number. I don't want 1, I want 7 here. Look, everything is changed. This is the beauty of Excel formulas. Now 7 multiplied by 2, you will get 14 here. Again, I am coming back to original numbers. Again, for division, say, okay, for division, say I am dividing C3 divided by C4. What I get? 0.5. Suppose I want to understand the power 1 means 1 to the power 2. So what I need to hit the shift button concurrently. I need to hit the number 6 button. So I will get this symbol of power and then choose the cell whom you want to place at the power value. Say this. So 1 to power 2 means the power of 1 as 2 is, what is it? 1. Suppose I am changing this 5. I am replacing 1 by 5. What will I get? I am getting now here C3 means 5. Now I'm keeping power on that of 2. So what will I get? 25. 5 to the 25 means 5 to the 5 multiplied by 5. 5 multiplied by 5 means 22. Power 2 means the numbers multiplication by itself at the times, which is called power. Okay, say 2 times here. So again, I am coming back and making it 1. Okay, so this is kind of operation of simple calculation. I can do it. You can do it like this as well. These are some of the formulas. Like if you want to add, these are called operator. A1 plus B1 like this. Okay, then sum A1 to A10. This is range. Okay, you can get it from here. A1 to A10. Okay, and then we can have is equal to sum A1 to A10, comma, then suppose C1 to say C10. Then again I will get the sum of this range and sum of this range. Okay. So this is another way. Next step. Now I am going to introduce you some of the functions. These are like this is sum function. What I am doing, I am just selecting these numbers, say like this. I am selecting these numbers and one more cell below those numbers, going to home, hitting this sigma here, and I will get the addition of these numbers. So automatically this is selecting sum is equal to sum of G3 to G6. Alternatively, manually I can write sum G3 to G6 and close the bracket. Right? Another way is there. You can use say alt plus plus symbol, alt and plus, you will get directly the sum of. So these are 3-4 types of summation of numbers. Any question, guys?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Again, I am hitting alt and is equal to. Now I am getting summation of this. You want to count how many numbers, how many people are there, need to say write the count after is equal to is understood, that is required everywhere, and then write the range and hit. You will get the count, that is say how many are there? 5. So this is the count. Correct? So if you want to count, you just need to write count, open a bracket, select the range, close the bracket. Clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I
Yes,
have
sir.
already.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. If you want to find the average, you need to just put this is equal to, then write AVE to VE. You will get this suggestion. Select that by double clicking on that. Then select the range, close the bracket, you will get the average. This is the average. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Getting, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
In normal pattern, what we are doing, we are first finding sum of suppose this range. Here we have got the sum, then we count that these are 4 people, suppose. So again we are dividing this by 4. This is the manual method. Say it is the D. So it is because written here, so I am writing D. Some formula is embedded. Okay, I am using another place. Suppose I am using sum here. Say this is the sum. I have kept it sum of these. Then using that sum dividing by 4. So I am getting this. So I am getting this 42.5. But this takes 2 steps. One is summation, other is average, and then manual counting of 4. So it is better to use this is equal to and is equal to के बाद average, then D3 to D6. You will get average directly. Similarly, here I want to put something, a person from, is there anyone from Hyderabad? Anyone from JNK? Okay, from Chandigarh. Vaibhav, are you there? Girendra,
Yes, sir, I'm there, Vaibhav.
Vaibhav, just suggest me what I need to put here to get the average of above four numbers. What I need to hit to find the average. Just tell me what formula I need to put. Yeah, I have
G column.
started with. I have started. Yeah, at the G7 column. Here, I have already kept.
इक्वल टू आपने ऑलरेडी लगा दिया सर.
हाँ, उसके आगे क्या करना है?
सर ब्रैकेट
नो,
नहीं सम डालना है सर. एवरेज इनका एवरेज लेना है ना सर.
यहाँ से नकल मारो. ये है लेफ्ट में.
Type
Go to
average.
the left. हाँ जी.
Type average,
Right.
sir.
Average. Then open a
Log and
bracket.
Select
Select the range. Close the bracket.
bracket and enter.
Hit the enter button, and I will get the average of this. Is it clear?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Anyone, you want to try your average formula here? Anyone? Neeraj Modanwal?
Yes, sir.
Just suggest me what I need to put here, the formula, so that I get the average of these numbers. If you are driving,
Yes.
I can ask to someone else. Vivek, new joiner from Patna, are you there? Vivek from Patna, are you there? Neelanjan, Chandan Sharma, Chandan Gupta, anyone?
धर्मेंद्र बोला सर मुजफ्फरपुर.
Dharmendra, yeah, suggest me. If I want to get the average of these 5 numbers, what I need to put here? Suggest me the formula.
Is equal to type average.
AVERAGE, yes.
फिर कॉलम है उसके बाद उसको सेलेक्ट कर लेंगे सारे सेल को.
Select the range.
उसके
Close
बाद
the
उसको
bracket.
क्लोज करेंगे और इंटर. यस सर.
Okay, so this is good enough. Median mod are not right now required you to learn. Okay, then min and max I have not taught you. Otherwise, this is also very easy for minimum. If you want to find the minimum value of anything, just write minimum, select the range, and you will get the minimum value out of that range. Similarly, if you want to find the maximum value, you need to just hit is equal to button, then write the max and select the range. You will get the maximum value out of the range. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, if you want to find the day today, what is day? Just you need to write is equal to and today, just open bracket, close bracket, write nothing, you will get this. Suppose I want to understand what age I have completed. Suppose this is my birthday. Okay. So you can write like another, but because I have not make you understand this thing, and even you are not required to understand the birthday, so it is not written here. You can find the day to day. Okay, this is called time function. Then These are joining text and numbers. Concatenate, you are more often using. Some of you are using concatenate. Suppose you have got a data, suppose ND and NAR. Okay. And someone is suggesting that I want these first name and last name in one place. How do you do that? So what is required? Nothing, just put is equal to, then select the first cell. Okay. Select the first cell. Select the first cell, put and, then a double inverted comma, make a space, double inverted comma, again put and select the another cell. You will get like this. Okay. Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right, sir, right.
So have you understood this? Because this was not the part of that presentation.
Once again, repeat this.
Just if you want to, suppose if you want to, you have got a 2-column first name and last name detail of, suppose, a doctor Ramchandra Nayak. In first column it is Ramchandra and in second column it is Nayak. And you need to share the name in normal way like Ramchandra Nayak in one cell. So how will you do? You just hit the enter button in the another column where you want to get this data and select the first name cell, hit the and button, then inverted comma, then one space, again double inverted comma, then again put the and button and select the another cell whom you want to add with the first cell. Now hit this, you will get, say, John here and Potas here. Now you get John Potas in one place. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now this is the lookup function, what I have explained.
Hello, sir.
Only.
Just if I want to separate that both name into different columns, sir.
बाद में अलग से आपको सिखा देंगे, अभी मोस्टली ऐड करने का ही आता है. ठीक है?
Okay, sir. No problem. Thank you, sir.
Because there are lots of functions in Excel whom you might be having knowledge about that, but it may or may not be required, right? So there is value, there is kind of formulas are right or left, and you can use those. Okay. So here, suppose because we have limited time, so if we enter into the field away from ours, I think we will find ourselves nowhere. So it is better to explain the VLOOKUP here, and then you can talk to me separately. VLOOKUP, this is the function. Suppose, hello everyone, suppose this is the table of different kind of fruits, and these are their prices. But here these are written only 4. But suppose a scenario where these are written in 4 lakhs. 4 lakhs type of things whose prices are written, and someone is asking for apple. How will you get this? You need to just put the name of that thing whose data you want. Okay, this is basically lookup value. What is this? This is lookup value. You want to find its value in some terms. Okay, so write is equal to in front of this lookup value. Type VLOOKUP. Then go to the, it is highlighting that, go to the lookup value, say this is the value, means apple I want to, then table array, table is this is the table I have selected, then enter a comma, and what is the number of columns used between lookup value and the number from the column where I want to fetch the data. So here are only 2 columns. So I will write 2. And for exact match, hit the false and you will get this. So the MRP of apples is 50 rupees per kg or per unit. Now you see the address bar, we look up C22. What is C22? That is lookup value.
Last up.
That is lookup value. Then C16 to D20. This is the range of data. And between C and D, including both, there are only 2 columns used and then comma false. False means exact match. Alternatively, you can use 0. Suppose 0 means I don't want any error. So 0 error. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we can have this. Yeah, there were 2 persons who have some question. Please ask. Hello. Anyone? Any question on VLOOKUP? Else
Sir, ये
the other.
हेलो
हाँ.
सर, ये VLOOKUP सिर्फ वर्टिकल में ही काम करेगा?
VLOOKUP will work upon vertical and HLOOKUP will work upon horizontally. But very often we are using VLOOKUP. There are many other data fetching tools like HLOOKUP, like XLOOKUP, like index match, and many more. But here in a short term, I want you to understand at least VLOOKUP. This is good enough to fetch your data in our pattern of data, what we are getting from our corporate office.
Okay.
Anyone? Any question?
सर एक बार सर फिर से
Sir.
रिपीट कर दीजिए.
एक बार फिर से भी लेको फॉर्मूला
Sir.
थोड़ा सा.
Or now this is the time. Okay. I am repeating it, and after that, my dear friend Deepak Singh Ghaziabad, I will ask to do you in the next table to suggest you. Deepak Singh, are you there? And Manoj from
Yes, sir.
Ghaziabad. Manoj from Ghaziabad. Both the guys from Ghaziabad. Can I expect it from you that post explaining another time, I will ask to both of you, suggest me for the next stage. Are you ready, Deepak Singh?
Ready, sir. Yes, sir.
Manoj, are you there?
Yes, sir. I am with Deepak, sir.
Oh, great.
Sir, actually, my mobile was not working.
Not an
That's
issue.
why
Not an issue. You should learn. That is only my purpose here.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Sir.
Okay.
Right, sir.
This is not a review meeting. This is not a any forceful meeting.
Yes, sir.
This is just a learning meeting. The people who are interested, they must be here. The people who are not, they must not be here. Okay. VLOOKUP.
Yes, sir.
Is equal to, I have kept VLOOKUP. And basically, I want to fetch the data of apple's price. Suppose. So I need to select this apple. That is called lookup value. Okay, then put a comma. Now select the range. It may be in the same sheet, maybe another sheet, or maybe different Excel sheet. Okay, you need to go there. Then select the range and enter a comma. Count the number of columns that you have used between your lookup value, say apple is here, and the desired data. So that is 1, 2. This is called table array. This is table array. So I have selected C16 to D20 as a table array. And now I have counted between C and D, there are only 2 columns used. So I have put the value 2. Now, because I need exact match, so hit this false. Okay, now close the bracket and you will get the data. हेलो दोस्तों, ये समझ में आ गया आपको? दीपक सिंह एंड सूरज एंड दीपक. इफ यू वांट मी, मैं आपको दोबारा एक्सप्लेन कर सकता हूँ. मुझे कोई दिक्कत नहीं होगी, आपको समझ में आना चाहिए।
आगे है सर।
ठीक है, तो जैसे देखिए यहाँ पे फॉर्मूला को एक्सप्लेन किया गया है, वी लुकअप। देन सपोज ये जो हमारा पहला वाला नंबर आता है पैकेट के अंदर, जो भी कुछ लिखते हैं, पहली सेल जो होती है, व्हाट डू यू वांट टू लुक फॉर, दिस इज कॉल्ड लुकअप वैल्यू। देन दिस इज द रेंज B to C, सपोज where do you want to look for it, and if you find it, how many columns to the right do you want to get a value, that is 2, again comma, then false, do you want an exact or approximate. Okay, so always use false or 0 here, otherwise some nearby value will be taken. Now this is question from Deepak Singh. Please suggest me what I need to start here to find the data from this table. Deepak Singh Kate
जी सर, वी इज इक्वल टू वी लुकअप
is equal to we look
इक्वल
up
टू वी लुकअप ब्रैकेट ब्रैकेट और ये तो सेलेक्ट नहीं नो सर, इसमें फॉर्क का ये जो है जी पूरी रेंज सेलेक्ट करेंगे सर।
नहीं, पहले लुकअप वैल्यू देखो, ये हाईलाइट कर रहा है लुकअप वैल्यू, तो लुकअप वैल्यू क्या है, ये कॉमा
टेबल एरे फॉर्क सेलेक्ट करेंगे सर। ये
हाँ, तो ये पूरा जहाँ रेंज है वो टेबल एरे सेलेक्ट करेंगे, देन
टेबल सेलेक्ट करेंगे सर।
देन
उसके बाद सर कॉमा,
हाँ,
और ये सर 3
नहीं, इनके बीच में कितने कॉलम,
एक दो
टोटल 2 कॉलम यूज हुए, नहीं तीसरा कहाँ,
कॉलम है,
2 ही है ना।
अच्छा
आप देखो यही यहाँ गिन लिया करो, F G, F के जस्ट बाद G आ गया ना, F एंड G 2 कॉलम यूज, तो यहाँ पे 2 लिखो। देन अब क्या लिखना है यहाँ पे, ट्रू या फॉल्स, तो यहाँ पे हमें फॉल्स फॉर एग्जैक्ट मैच ले लिया। अभी ब्रैकेट क्लोज करें, एंटर हिट करें, आगे। बहुत बढ़िया, कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन दीपक एंड मनोज की जोड़ी, बहुत बढ़िया,
थैंक्स सर।
ठीक है, एंड दिस इज आई थिंक Deepak Singh, you have been part of Lucknow office.
Yes.
At that time when you were ABM detailing or DM of Lucknow, I tried to understand this from our MIS guys in the office. They were very reluctant. Even they have they were very reluctant of teaching me this or sharing the knowledge of this VLOOKUP with me. But you know that
yes,
I was very adamant of upgrading myself. I kept on learning everything, and a BMS doctor is now having enough knowledge of Excel. Even I can upgrade you guys on.
Thanks sir.
So you must be curious about new knowledge. You everyone. Anyone? Okay. Any question? Okay. Now we have explained about conditional formatting. Although this is given conditional functions, but I'm not going to teach you these some if kind of thing, because these are some heavy kind of things. But yes, conditional formatting I will teach you. Suppose these are the sales figures, and I have taught you that suppose these are your PS. Okay, these are your PS and they are performing like this. You want to see how in an order they are doing good or bad. Okay, so what will you need to choose? You go to the home, select this data, go to home page, go to conditional formatting, select the color scale and select this from green to red. Means the best will be at the green and the worst will be at the red. Okay, and you will get like this. So the best performers are at 60 score and the worst performer are with red and they are at 20 score. Right? Hello guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right, sir. Right, sir.
Yes, sir.
You can sort these as well. You just put a cursor somewhere and then sort by largest to smallest. So you will get that the top performers are at top and bottom at bottom they are poor performers. Is it clear? Nothing to do. Just go there at the, just put a cursor on the data, then go to the home tab, select a filter where it is written A and Z, select from say large to small, or alternatively suppose I am converting it into smallest to largest. So smallest will be here. Suppose you are going to make your MJP or your MJP, okay, monthly tour program, and you just want to find where you need to focus more. So you need to select the performance. You need to take the data of performance of your team, select them that these are poor performer, top poor performer. You need to focus on these guys from the day 1 and maybe till day 10 or something like that. So what will happen when you are mentally free? You will put more focus with these guys and then make your MJP with other guys. Okay, so this is the use of sorting this data. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Suppose you are making some, suppose you have written VLOOKUP here. You are taking out the Apple data. Apple's data. What is it written here? Apple. It is written here Apple and it is written Apples. Okay. So lookup value is not matching with the value given in the table. So what will you find? You will find this kind of error. Is it so? Then either you select this and put it here and you will get the, so make spelling or the fixed function or lookup value same. Alternatively, suppose you have this information and someone is asking about tamarind. Imli, someone is asking about the data of tamarind. What is the price of tamarind? And you will get something like this. Why you are getting this? Because there is no tamarind in your table array. So in that case, better to use if error formula. If error formula and keep entire lookup formula as it was, then put a comma and put a 0 again and then hit enter button. You will get the data 0. Or alternatively, if you don't want to have 0, put inverted comma, then space, then again inverted comma. You will get it like this because tamarind's data is not found. Alternatively, you can write the not found between inverted comma and you will get not found. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Is this clear? How to
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
avoid the error?
Yes, sir.
सो एक्सेल में इतना काफी है दोस्तों. अभी चलो यहाँ पे एक और काम कर लेते हैं. हाँ, एक और काम कर लेते हैं दोस्तों. ये जो डेटा था हमारे पास में, चलो इससे हम एक को बना लेते हैं. क्या बनाएंगे? चार्ट. सपोज वी वांट टू मेक अ चार्ट विद दिस डेटा. ठीक. तो 4 तरह के फ्रूट हैं आपके पास में. आपने देखा यहाँ पे चार्ट आपका. जस्ट अ सेकेंड. यहाँ पे क्या हुआ? यहाँ पे एक दूसरी चीज बन गई, इसके बारे में बाद में एक्सप्लेन करेंगे. अभी इंसर्ट करिए और इंसर्ट करके यहाँ पे आप आइए और आप अपने पसंद का चार्ट बना लीजिए. ऐसे करके ये आ गया. स्क्रॉल बार हाँ जी, ये देख लिया आपने। अब ये अमाउंट से तो कोई फायदा है नहीं यहाँ रह के, सो यू कैन चेंज दिस, सेलेक्ट दिस, go and double tap there, then make it as a MRP of say FRUIT fruits. This is the name of. Now put this, if you want to add something more with this data, if you want to add something more with this data, like if you want to add data labels here, suppose this, so you click the data labels, the value of data will come here, right? You can format this. Suppose you want a data like this, you can have, click it, you will get. Suppose you want to present it like this, you can have it by clicking this. If you want to color it, means different kind of colors, you can click like this. Monochromatic, you can try, or colorful, you can have like this. Okay. So these are multiple options available. Apart from that, you can have filter over there. Suppose you don't want the data of orange, you can deselect it. You'll get the data without orange. Right? Will you be able to make the chart from data? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So initially what I did it insert function and recommended chart, and then I got this. Do you think what has happened? There were only 4 type of fruits, and basically automatically the pivot has been made, pivot chart fields had been. And now you select the data labels, it will appear like this. Also select the trend line, suppose you want. Okay. So you will get this data with a trend line that there is a kind of decreasing order of price of fruits. Okay. So these kind of visuals you can have. Let me delete it and just I'm making a total over there. Total. Suppose this is the money that has been spent. Look, I'm just making sum. Okay. Suppose this is a money spent by some family on different fruits. Okay. And you want a chart, a pie graph to understand what is the percentage of different kind of fruits they have. They are part of spends. Okay. So spends on say fruits. You'll write. And you can, if you add the data labels, you will get this as well. You want to redesign it, it will be like say, if you want to improve the visuals, you can have like this. Okay. So these are different patterns you can make the different kind of charts. Okay. So if you have any question, please ask. Otherwise, we will proceed to the section of professional email formatting. Any question?
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No, sir.
You are not interested in understanding pivot function more? Because I have not gone through the pivot in depth. Suppose you are getting some data like this. This is the primary sales data, YTD primary sales data. you go and put Control A over there, insert button here, then go to the pivot table and hit the pivot table. You will get some data like this. Click on the pivot, go to the ABMs. Suppose these are the name of ABMs, and the primary value of those guys, what they have secured the sales. Then select the range of the data. Click on the decimal decrease tab, and you will get the data like this. And here it is written row level, doesn't mean anything. So I'm clicking the design and going to the show in tabular format. Now it is shown that it is ABMs. Suppose I want to understand the zone wise. So I will keep zone here in the filter. And suppose I want to understand the category, sorry, not category wise right now. That could be taken here. And this is the financial year. How in different financial years, in different months, you have performed. Suppose I'm going to display you, say, the data of N0. Okay. So these are the ABMs in N0. How many are these? These are 10. Okay. Chandigarh. Oh, Hyderabad. So these are some of their, look, a sales data of Hyderabad is mapped with sales manager North. Singh Saab, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Sant ji, are you there? All right. RBM, any RBM, Manmeet, are you there? Not.
हाँ सुरेंद्र जी बोलिए।
हाँ, मैं शैलेंद्र शुक्ला हूँ, मनमीत।
हेलो।
हेलो।
हाँ शैलेंद्र जी बोलिए।
जी। So because no one is there from north, what it is found that the Hyderabad data is there in the base of north. So this pivot table is helping us to understand the data, like ASM Lucknow data is there in the base of north. So we can find out it and talk to the concerned person of MIS that eliminate these bases from my data so that my performance will be shown better. I'm removing total from here. So suppose because this is data of entire year and this is the data of few months. So what I need to just compare apple to apple. So I'm going to select April, May, June, and July. Here. Now it is showing better. So this is Hyderabad. So I'm eliminating Hyderabad from north by deselecting it. Or let it be there. Not an issue. So Hyderabad 2. Let it be there, not an issue. Now I want to understand the growth. What is the growth? So this is the growth. So this number of current year is divided by the number of last year minus 1. I will get the number and this number to be converted into percentage. So ASM Ambala is at the minus 48%. I know that there is no person in the Ambala. And ASM Chandigarh, you are there and you are on the degrowth of 15%. Then ASM Jaipur, are you there? Hello. So this is at the degrowth of 23%. This is not review, just I want to sensitize you that if the data is correct and performance is not correct, make the performance better. If the performance is good at your point, as from your point of view, and data is not correct, then talk to MIS person that the data is not correct. Amend it. ASM Jammu is at the 16% growth, Jodhpur is at -4%, Kota is -4%, and Panipat is at the -45%. And ASM Delhi, Neeraj, are you there?
Yes, sir.
So you are at the 24% growth. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
So this is the data, and you can find different sets of. Satish Kumar, have you raised the hand due to any reason?
No, sir. No, sir.
So suppose this is the data and you want to see the data from another point of view. Suppose you want to understand the category wise growth. You want to understand the branded ethical growth among these guys. This is again error, so I'm deleting because someone has been eliminated from the setup, that is Hyderabad. Okay, so in the branded ethical, what is the growth of these persons and the zone put together? You can analyze this, that Jammu is growing, Jodhpur is growing, Kota is growing, but Ambala and Chandigarh needs to put their effort, and Panipat is gone to the Pani, है ना? तो ये तो पानी में ही चले गए हैं पूरी तरह से. Delhi is again good. Then you want to understand, suppose you want to understand this as a Dharma. Let us see how Dharma is doing. So if we see, there is no base. Suppose there is no base of Dharma in Ambala. So I am finding error here. Now it is another learning. Put the if error what I have explained you before the formula, and at the end of the formula, formula, put a put a 0 at the end of the formula. So what will happen if there is no base or no cells? You will get 0 value, and error will be eliminated. Again, what I explained, that is if error formula. Okay. So look at the people who are at the good base, they are not doing good now. But at the Jammu, it is okay. At the Jodhpur, that could again be okay. These are smaller values. Growth might be good, but the values. So these are different kind of using pivot table field. Even you can make the say insert, then again recommended chart. So you can make the chart as well, like this. Okay. How these guys are doing in comparison to their bases. Okay. Suppose I am not interested seeing like this. So keep all the data. You want to understand the category wise performance, then you drag the category from filters to column, and you will find category and in the financial year, like baby care, how it has performed in 2023 and now in 24. You will see it like this, and the total, there is no use of total here. Okay, so I am eliminating the subtotal. Again, branded ethical like this, and Dharma like this, then pure herbs like this. You can take out this data and then put another field in another, say, like I want to understand the growth of branded ethical. I need to put another column here and put the formula. Okay. Or if you are a brand, suppose you are a ABM, say I am selecting ABM Delhi. So category, I want to understand the category wise performance. Okay. So I'm here putting here growth, then is equal to achievement minus last year base divided by last year base minus 1. So what did I get? I get the growth. Then reach here when your plus symbol of the cursor is changing to black. Double click here, left mouse, and you will get like this. You will get the entire formula copied and pasted. Now you can see that baby care is doing good with the ABM Delhi. Branded ethical is good. Derma is best. And pure herb needs immediate attention. Neeraj.
Yes, sir. This is due to the shortage.
Any, this is not the review meeting. So for you, you need to put the remark here if you are going to attend the any meeting. Okay. And this question may be asked from your boss. You must have remark here that last month, say LM, my forecast was FC was of say 5 lakhs or is 5 lakh. यहाँ पे आप लिखो रुपीज 5 lakhs का मेरा forecast था, but received stock of say 3 lakhs or is 3 lakhs. तब ज्यादा बेहतर होगा और कहीं और भी अच्छा हो कि इसी में आप कामा करके लिख दें कि मेरे को अश्वगंधा जिसका सैलियंसी इतने % है वो टैबलेट तो मिला ही नहीं. Friends, is it useful? Manoj? Vaibhav?
Yes, sir.
Is it useful?
Yes,
Just
sir. Yes,
analyze
sir.
your
Yes,
data.
sir. Yes, sir.
Analyze your data. Behave like you yourself boss. Okay. Ask questions. Why it has not happened? Okay. Once you start asking question, being an ABM, but asking like RBM or SM, if you are asking a question of underperformance to yourself, you will get answer, and that answer is not required to have some kind of bahana, but how to improve the system, how to get the help from the system and improvise it before ending the financial year, so that each and every category should be grown. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Suppose I want to understand how brand wise this person has performed. So I have selected the brand. Now, again, what I did, I'm dragging this formula. Okay, I have dragged this formula CE and what I have seen that these are the brands which were not. So better take this as a Jaipur where there is a base of these brands. Okay. So what is happening? Antacid. Now I'm going to talk about Derma especially. Derma. See, I'm analyzing the Derma data. So there is a huge degrowth in Eloder. Okay. Even more better is that you go there and sort the data of last year base by largest to smallest. So what will happen? Your focus will be there in the last year base that you have been selling Eloder of around 8 lakhs and this year you have sold it only less than 3 lakhs. So who are those doctors who were writing and now we have left? Who are the doctors who have been purchasing or prescribing the Botanica? Now they are left because sales has been gone down. Fensinology, these all are doctors based things. Femite, this has been grown. So the team is focusing on Femite, but not focusing on other things. Alternatively, you can just use the way I have told you, that conditional formatting. So highlight it color scale from good to bad. So here, this is doing nice, very nice NewFace Ultra. Femite is also doing good, but Hair Force is performing very bad because this is showing only SRM. BenZDP again bad. Okay. Azifame very poor, but Villafame is okay, but the value is not good. Hello, guys. There is option of headquarter as well. Many a time people are coming and they are, suppose they are having not clue about what exactly is happening in their headquarter. So you need to discuss among them, like I am going to understand the how Jhunjhunu is performing. No Jhunjhunu? How Jhunjhunu is performing. Now we can see Eloderm is on degrowth. Dermatrize is on degrowth. Okay. The NewFace Ultra is okay. Means good. Emcinol is okay. Keratab is on degrowth. How these are degrowing. We need to talk about this with our team. Why these are degrowing. And he has done 12.8 in comparison to 12.7, means a marginal growth of 1%. Any person from Rajasthan, any manager from Rajasthan, is he there in this team? No. All right. So you can understand how Jhunjhunu is doing, and the period is lapsed April, May, June, and July, 4 months. Okay. Although the average sales of these 4 months is 3.12, but sales is good, but growth is not there. So you need to find out why Keratab is not selling, why Eloderm is not selling, why Dermatride. Say, suppose out of these many brands, 6 brands are making your business 8.8 lakhs, around 78 or 80%. 80% business comes from top 6 brands. So you need to focus on that. Why Eloderm is not selling? Why Keratab is not selling? Why Dermatroid is not selling? You need to talk to those guys. These are some kind of patterns. These some kind of tools, kind of pivot. So you can talk to your team members why these are not growing. This is your role, not only to sit with them in the back of seat and start crying with them that company is such and such and there is low attention for us and all. Okay, if some team was selling last year, we should also. Now we are proceeding our presentation to official communication through email. What are the email etiquettes? Email etiquettes refer to the principle of behavior that one should use when writing or answering email messages. Email messages are a quick way to send the message across the globe for any personal or professional reason. Email etiquette is simply a way of saying that we have respect for others and their decisions, and with that respect, we are also putting our thoughts in front of them or our needs in front of them. How to write an official email? The essential elements are: a perfect official email should have the following elements: subject line, summarize what your email is about in a clear and concise way. Okay. The subject is much more important. If you are not putting a very nice and crisp subject, people are not going to respond to your email, because suppose you are sending some file and sharing that Excel file to someone and just sharing through Excel itself, or it is taking subject like Excel sheet 1. So subject will become sheet 1. The person who is receiving this mail will not understand the importance of your mail because you have shared the Excel sheet where you might have put the forecast data, which is much more important for the supply of products. But because you have not given a proper subject line, so that may not be treated well. So subject line is very important. Then salutation. Greet your recipient with an appropriate salutation for the situation, such as dear sir or dear Mr. Sharma or respected madam. Better not write dear to any lady because some of times and some of those females, they might find it offended. How can you say dear to me? So better say them respectively. Introduction, provide a brief summary of who you are and why you are writing. Opening lines and body, explain the purpose of your email in more detail using words that convey positive emotions and clarity. Be concise and to the point and use bullet points or paragraphs to organize your information. Then close. So closing to be, wrap up your email with a polite and courteous closing, such as thanks for your cooperation or I look forward to hearing from you. Sign off, end your email with an appropriate sign off for the situation, such as sincerely or best regards, followed by your name and contact detail. So here I have written an email template. This is example for writing an official email. You can take the image of this email and on the basis of this, you also practice writing emails. So subject, request for working bag for a new joiner PS at Dadar. Dear Mr. Adarsh, I am Ravi Kumar, a district manager at Mumbai headquarters, therapeutics team of Dabur India Limited. I am writing to request you to provide the working bag for a new joiner PS at Dadar headquarters. The new joiner is Mr. Rajesh Singh, who will be joining our team as a product specialist from August 21st, say maybe 2024. As per the company policy, every PS is entitled to receive a working bag that contains essential items such as visual folders, badge, POSM, notebook, and other stationery. The working bag helps the PS to perform their duties efficiently and professionally. I would appreciate it if you could arrange for the delivery of the working bag to his Dadar address, and in the bracket there must be written the address of that PS along with the care of and pin code. They close the bracket before August 21st so that Mr. Singh can start his work smoothly and without any delay. Thank you for your cooperation and support. Best regards, Ravi Kumar, District Manager, Dabur Therapeutics. Mobile number is this and email is this. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, email etiquettes at a glance. The email must be appropriate along with the appropriate language. Proper spelling and grammar to be checked. Message to be clear. It must be planned, not random email. Must be writing in professional way. After writing the email, it must be proofread. Before that, subject line to be defined according to that message, and the language must be respectful and polite. Okay. Email etiquettes. There are do's and don'ts. Pay attention to the subject line and write a clear, concise subject line that reflects the body of the email. Use a proper greeting and address the recipient by their name or title, such as Dear Mr. Sharma or Dear Team. Introduce yourself first If the recipient does not know you or may not remember you, be short and to the point in your messages and avoid unnecessary details or information. Use clear, appropriate, and polite language and avoid slang, jargon, or emojis. Okay. Stick to standard fonts, colors, and sizes and avoid using fancy or distracting formatting. Be clear about what you want, your needs, and expect from the recipient and use words like please, thank you, kindly. Proofread your email for spelling and grammar and punctuation errors before sending it. Use a formal and respectful tone. Avoid sarcasm, humor, or emotions that may be misunderstood or offend the recipient. Reply to emails promptly within 24 hours and acknowledge recipient's receipt of important or urgent messages. Use attachment only when necessary. Compress large files, scan them for viruses, and inform the recipient about the type and size of the attachment. Follow up on your email if you don't receive a response within a reasonable time frame. That could be 24 hours or 48 hours. Email etiquettes, there are some don'ts. We should not never reply to all. Reply only to concerned person only. Okay. So reply to the concerned person. Don't use stationery, colorful background, or animated GIF that may distract or annoy the recipient. Don't include your manager or other people on every message you send unless they need to be informed or involved. Don't send a message when you are angry, emotional, or frustrated. Better to write it, save it to your draft folder, come back to it later, and then decide whether it needs to be sent or needs to be deleted. Don't expect a quick response when sending long messages. Be patient and respectful of the recipient's time and workload. Don't use read receipt on or delivery receipt on every message you send. Use them only if you are unsure whether your recipients will receive the message. Don't attach flags or high importance to every message sent. Your recipient will learn to ignore them or get annoyed. Don't use informal or casual language like hi, hey, lots of love as soon as possible. Use a proper respectful tone. Address the recipient by their name or title. Don't use all caps, all lowers, or excessive punctuation in your message. They may convey shouting, laziness, or rudeness. Don't copy paste content from other sources without proper citation or permission. This may violate intellectual property rights and damage your credibility. Don't send confidential, sensitive, or personal information via email message. Use a secure platform or share over the phone. Any question, guys? Any doubt?
No, sir.
All
No,
right.
sir.
No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
It takes only 4 seconds to make an impression. Be remembered for your style of communication, not your username. Go through your previous emails composed and think if you have essential email etiquettes. अपने पहले की जो मेल्स आपने भेजी हुई हैं उनको जाके देखिए क्या आपने इस पैटर्न पे मेल लिखे हैं या आपको अपना पैटर्न रिवाइज करना है करेक्ट और जो लोग प्लीज डू द नीडफुल जो लोग प्लीज डू द नीडफुल लिखते हैं वो कृपया प्लीज डू द नीडफुल लिखना बंद कर दें बिकॉज नीड्स मे बी डिफरेंट फॉर यू फॉर द सेंडर एंड फॉर द रिसिपिएंट हो सकता है कि शाम का टाइम है आपकी नीड है सेल्स क्लोज करने की आपने भेजा है कि ये सर्टेन स्टॉक मुझे और भेज दीजिए आपने लिखा प्लीज डू द नीडफुल और उसका शाम का टाइम है पूजा करने जा रहा है वो तो वो नीडफुल में हो सकता है पूजा करने चला जाए, या हो सकता है बॉस ने उसको कोई काम दिया है तो वो सोचे कि आपकी तरफ से मैसेज आ गया है, प्लीज डू द नीडफुल, और उसकी नीड क्या है, बॉस का मैसेज के बेसिस पे प्रेजेंटेशन बनाने का, तो वो उस पे लगा रहेगा। ठीक है, तो आपकी नीड उसकी नीड अलग हो सकती है, तो बेहतर है कि प्रॉपर वे में एक्सप्लेन करके ही मैसेज भेजें। डाबर गुरुकुल टीम, डाबर थेरेप्टिक्स डिवीजन की तरफ से आप सभी लोगों को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। किसी को कोई क्वेश्चन है तो पूछ सकता है। हेलो हेलो एवरीवन, आर यू देयर?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
तो सपोज आप कल इसको रिवाइज करना चाहते हो, suppose you want to revise this,
Yes,
you
sir.
just
Yes, sir.
this content is available at the speedupindia.com, speedupindia.com. Then there is lots of content you can find, but here in this tab, learn MS Office. Learn MS Office. You can
विशाल
find
कांबळे पुणे ना.
how to use the Microsoft Word, how to use the MS PowerPoint, and how to use the MS Excel as well as
संदेश
email
कलंत्रे.
etiquette. You will find it here. Okay. Just I'm
अश्विन
putting
वास्कर,
this.
नागपूर.
I'm putting this.
आलोक कुशवाहा MP.
I'm putting this link in the chat box. You will find out and revise your today's training at the speedupindia.com. If you have any query, please do contact me. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Alternatively, yes. Alternatively, you can visit the speedupindia.com in YouTube. Speedup India in YouTube. Find this logo, click it here. Okay. And then you can find all those details here. Go to the playlist and you will find it. Okay. You can learn lots of the things from here. So over there, you can also learn about the English. Okay. I am sharing this as well. This you can learn from any portion, but it is better to go to the speedupindia.com. So thank you so much. You have paid attention to this training session. If you have any doubt, then you can ask. Alternatively, you can make a call to me. And thank you so much. You have given such a time, and the leaders. Thank you to Mr. Shailesh Ladji and other leaders. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks.
Yeah, Dr. Saab, it's
Thank you, sir.
really great help from your side. Actually, friends, today is actually Saturday. Our head office is off, but then also Dr. Shailendra has spent very important and valuable time with us to educate all of us regarding this Excel. It is really helpful for all of us. Thanks, Dr. Shailendra. Thank you.
One more. Thank you so much, Shailesh. One more thing I want to share with the team, because this is very apprehensive team. They can learn lots of the things. So this
Yeah, sure.
from this site, if you go to the speedupindia.com, you can learn lots of the things. In the medical representative portion, you can find all the training content here. And say you want to understand the in-clinic effectiveness, you just go there and click it, run it, and this is an automatic forwarding file. So you will find all the presentation over there, the seven basic selling steps and all. You can learn it at your own speed. Suppose you want to understand some skin anatomy, you go there, click it, you will find the integumentary system. You can learn it at your pace. If you have any curiosity to understand more, you can call to me at any time. All right. You have their Derma Brands special training folder. You go there and you start it. You will find it like why we are using aloe vera and why how we can get better knowledge for each and every brands. This is given there. Beyond your folder, more than this is given in your folder, and even you have competitors' knowledge about your brands. All right. So there is also there, say Ayurveda brands are the branded ethical you want to understand. There is a entire folder is given there. You can understand this, right? And lots of things are there. This depends upon you what you want to learn. If you want to understand the spoken English, that is also given there. Okay, this is with voiceover, so you can learn this. So with the English and Hindi, it is given there. So you can learn spoken English along with the grammars also, right? So lots of things are there in speedupindia.com. You just need to visit, and it requires only 2 or 5 minutes to understand one section while you are waiting at the doctor's chamber. Okay. So I hope you will find it good for you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shailesh ji. Thank you, team. I think now I need to summarize the meeting. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for conducting the training.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Saab.
sir.
Thank you, Shailesh ji.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
team.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, dosto.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Finally, Nilesh Chavan has joined us. Thank you, team. Please leave the meeting. Thank you so much. I need a mail from you that how did you find this training session? I need a mail from all of you. How did you find?
Thank you, Shailesh, sir. Thank you, Shailesh.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
I need a mail from you guys. How was the training session? How will it be helpful in your day-to-day working? My mail ID is
Surely will send,
shailendra.shukla.
sir. Thank you.
Yeah, shailendra.shukla@bur.com.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Dinesh, Devender, Ravi Tiwari, leave the training session. Debashish Rana, Satish Kumar, Dilip Sahu. Thank you, guys. Now I'm leaving. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, boss.
Thank you. Have a nice weekend.